Yo, what's up? My name's Retro Pat, and I've been working on completing Dungeon Defenders for the very first time on Nightmare Hardcore difficulty, and we're almost there, okay? I am currently on the Endless Spires map, which is right before the final map of the entire game with the giant dragon boss fight that'll take a really long time that I don't even know if I'd be able to complete, but this is episode 99. Just take that in. And 99 of my Dungeon Defenders series, and I'm going to jump into Endless Spires on hardcore mode and see if we can take it on. Now, I've spent maybe more time on this map than any single Dungeon Defenders map because I've grinded it so much because of Endless Spires Wave 1. It's a really common strategy that a lot of people do to get your first sets of mythical gear, and it was just really good for mana and a decent enough for XP, but not great. So I'm super used to this map. However, I'm not super used to playing past this map, like past Wave 1. So that's going to be something new for me. I'm kind of just doing the normal route that I would do. Like, at least I'm so familiar with the map to some extent that I think it'll be a huge benefit to me. Even though I've only played, Wave 1 or so, I think it's still going to be such a huge benefit. Like, I think I actually am going to go ahead and position my harpoon towers out here. Now, I might regret this. This might bite me in the butt if there's some, I don't know, some sort of, wyverns? Wyverns, that could be a huge issue coming from, yeah, I think that's the big thing I need to watch out for that I'm not used to. I'm not used to fighting wyverns at all. So I'm going to go ahead and place a harpoon like this, maybe. Actually, I don't love that placement. I'm going to do something, I guess, just like this. It's not great. I think wyverns might come from this side. If not, I'll have to adjust. I'm going to go grab the one chest that I have left. This is a map where I definitely want to get some summoner units out. Getting minions built on this map is going to be hyper good in my opinion. Now, post wave 1 or whatever, every single chest is going to drop mythical gear, which is really cool for mana. So popping open all of those, if possible, between waves would be super nice. We're going to see how this plays out. I've done wave 1 of this map hundreds of times, literally so many times. But I've almost never gone past wave 1. So I'm assuming I'm going to have a lot to learn. We're going to see how it goes. I'm going to place a harpoon like this. We're going to try to see where, once wave 2 hits, the biggest thing that I'm going to want to keep an eye on is just where wyverns are coming from, because I don't know where they come from on this map because I've barely played it to that extent. So we'll see what happens. The one ogre from wave 1 always comes out now. That's expected. I'm going to let these harpoons take care of him. Let's see. I might need to add either a bouncer blockade or a slice and dice. I know people are anti-slice and dice. I'm a fan when helping with ogres. I think slice and dice is really do a lot for ogres, but I think honestly just adding a bouncer blockade here is going to do about the same thing. And we're going to go ahead and get upgrades on that stuff as well at some point. So I'm going to run around. Yeah, there's the beware of wyverns. I honestly am going to try my best to be aware of wyverns. I think wyverns are going to be one of the scariest things here. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my Series EV actually here, which I didn't expect to really be doing. Only 56 seconds. Are you kidding me? Really not much time, but I think it's worth. I'm going to go ahead and head down here, get that built. We're going to get as many, of these built that I possibly can. I'll go ahead and do something like this, I guess. I don't even know if it's worth. I don't know if it can actually work like that. I'll do this, and I'll build some towers there in a second, but I'm not quite ready for that. We're going to head over here. I'll place another upgrade for sure over here. I'll definitely be placing stuff. I should actually make it at the edge of that one and then have it like this. Beautiful. Okay, perfect. Now that's all I can do on my Series EV for the time. It's all I want to do. I'm going to switch over. I really want to go to like my summoner or something, but I don't have time. I'm going to switch back to my squire and now abuse those buffs that I did go ahead and spend the time to build. So I'll place this here just in case. We're going to go grab each chest if possible. We're going to abuse the things we did go ahead and build. I need to also build protections because if any of these, towers that are touching my boosters happen to go down, it's going to be a huge problem. So I do want to go ahead and have like that facing there. And then this, ooh, I'm not quite, okay, whew. That was kind of sketchy. Wasn't quite ready there. I'm going to bop this guy down here as well. Definitely going to want some auras, I feel like, as well. Ooh, there is a I didn't expect this guy to come in. Wozers. I might actually want to build a slice and dice wherever this guy drops. Just an emergency. He's going in this direction. Come back, come back, come back. Yeah, bait him back, bait him back. If I can bait him into this slice and dice. This is very scrappy building here. Obviously, I want to get rid of this, but, it's going to work for the time being. This is also not great. I don't like getting webbed like this. Come on, unslow me. Okay, that guy's taken care of. That's good. That's good. Where are the other minions even come? What's happening here? I need electric auras to deal with spiders. Or just archers, honestly, built. I'll probably just go for archers over the monk stuff. Can I bait this guy over in a certain direction, or should I just build this to take care of him? That might actually get him in range. That's enough. Now I'm going to sell it off afterwards. I took a lot of damage, honestly, on that explosion. I'm going to sell this off as well. Something went down. Or was it just the one that I sold? It might have just been the tower that I sold, to be totally honest, which is okay. We're going to get an upgrade on this specifically to heal it. Just one kobold coming in. All right, I think we're fine. Not even that we're fine. We're doing very well. I'm honestly really happy with all of this so far. Okay. You go grab all this mana. I'm going to pop this chest. Now, the issue is I need to give... I'm really low down here, and I really want to be back up in the other position. I'm in a really bad position to start here. I want to switch over to my summoner. This is going to be the summoner wave. The summoner build phase, rather. Only 4? Is that true? Only 4 wyverns or so coming in is so few, actually. I'm going to place an archer here. Place an archer. I'm just going to place archers all over the place. Now I'm in archer time. Archer mode. I'm going to place one looking back. I just want archers all over the place to deal with spider spawns. That's the main situation here. Sure, here. I have 25 seconds or so. Very little time to do this. Archers up here. An archer here for sure. 18 seconds or so. Running out of time really, 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 really quickly. Archers here. 10 seconds. Do I have time for this last one? Probably not. What I probably should do is I should use the summoner ability. Ooh, am I going to make this? Probably not. Come on, come on, come on. I won't let me switch. No. Okay. I mean, this should be fine. This can be fine. I dropped my mana, which is unfortunate, but that's the strat that I chose to pick, so that's what happens. I'm going to grab this chest. I see the goblin guy coming from this direction. I'm going to try to prep this tower especially. Or like, I guess the buff beam. Yeah, we're trying to get stuff strong enough to take out that guy before he actually becomes a problem. We're going to go... Oh, I need an archer down here. I'm going to grab mana. I need to be abusing the... I almost never abuse the summoner's ability where he can sort of summon things all around the map from a different position. We'll put one archer here now for spiders. Then this needs way more support immediately. Please don't die to the wyverns. Oh no, am I not going to be able to make it? It's under attack still from the wyvern. Okay, I got the archer built. That's all I needed, okay? One archer built. That's... I can get one build at each thing. Okay, we're fine. Wave 6 out of 8 as well. Archer minion built. Perfect. That's all I need. I'll place one back here. It's working. It's working. If I can get the archer minion spread around. The casting rate is so unbelievably slow in these situations. Like out of build phase, the casting rate is just ridiculously, redonkulously slow. We're going to come down here, pop this chest, and grab a little bit of mana. Putting upgrades wherever I need to / can for heals. Our DPS looks super solid. I just need enough coverage. And I just need enough archer minions built. So once again, I'm going to stay on my summoner here for a quick sec. And just run around the map. Placing archers. I got 50 seconds or so. I made the mistake last time of not being fast enough. So I'm going to try to do this better here. We're going to place more archers over here, sure. What issues on the map are... I guess this part needs a little more support. Why not? I can even place an archer kind of in the buff beam. Not really, honestly, but that's okay. We're going to place him over here for spider spawns. This could use some extra support. Why not? Any crystals need extra support. I'll place one here because why not? Just kind of... I'm out of minion units. Okay, that's fine. Out of minion units is totally fine. Do I want to swap to my monk here? I mean, I kind of just did it, but... And place some, like, ensnare auras. My thought process is... wyverns. I feel like ensnare auras. Back. Okay, perfect. Okay, that'll work. Ensnare auras for the wyverns. Slowing down the wyverns especially, I think, is super worth it. We're going to try this. I'm going to run around and pop chests where I can, so I feel like that's fair use of my time here. A little greedy, but I think it's totally fine. We're going to see how this functions. I want to get an upgrade on this archer, honestly, just in case he can some way be in danger. If he goes down, so will the buff beam, and that puts me in a lot more danger. Everything's looking fine so far. I have extra defense units, 84 out of 110, so I can absolutely place some extra harpoons wherever needed, but I'm not looking like I need that at the moment. I'm going to buff the bouncer blockade, buff all that. That's all good. This area is having some trouble with some things over here. I'm going to head over here and offer a little bit of support. I don't want him to take out the archer here, which would end up... I don't think it's technically in my buff beam range, but I don't want it to be an issue. And upgrade the buff beam itself. I might just head over here and place a harpoon looking this way, since goblin copters keep coming from far off in this direction. I might as well just have an extra tower built. There's no reason not to. But there's an ogre over here as well coming in. I could place an extra harpoon here if I really need to, but do I really need to becomes the question. Could I place something over here more in the range? We'll go ahead and do this. Sure, why not? I have the extra defense units. I got around, what is it? 14 defense units left over still, which is really, like, strong. Like, 14 defense units still is super, super solid. With 14 extra defense units, I probably should build extra towers protecting the most hurt crystal. I'm going to go ahead and build this. And then maybe another one as well. I don't know if this is needed, but it's going to leave us with... that leaves us with 2 defense units left. I don't think I need that. I might as well just have access to... If I keep 8, units up, it allows me to have access to building whatever I may need. I'm at max minion units, almost max defense units. Don't think I need any more auras or anything. I'm going to take the time to pop all the chests and do whatever I can do here. You could argue that I could just press G here and jump directly into the next wave as well if I really want to, but there's no reason to rush it. I might as well just go get all the mana possible, get all the drops possible, take use of my time on a more difficult map like this. But yeah, Endless Spires was actually much easier for me than the Ramparts, which makes a lot of sense because I've done this map so many times. I have the comfortability. I have the time on the map itself. I'm going to pump upgrades into this stuff, so there's no way that something touching a buff beam would go down, which would cause the buff beam to go down. We're going to pump upgrades like this. We're going to pump upgrades over here. Why not? We're going to pump an upgrade onto this bouncer blockade. We're going to pump an upgrade into the archers. We're going to pump upgrades into the harpoons. We're going to pump an upgrade into this harpoon. Just everything. Just pump everything. Pump everything possible. Put another one to this one to take care of that copter coming in. I'll keep an eye out for issues. Pump an upgrade. If I had the mana, I would over there. Stuff coming up here. Stuff over here is solid. We're going to pump an upgrade on this harpoon to take care of anything coming in here. Yeah, we're looking solid. I don't see any issues. I feel like now that we have the build, we've got a solid build. We've got an understanding of our choke points from so much experience on the map itself. I'm going to place an upgrade on that harpoon. This should just be a pretty easy GG, in total honesty. I haven't touched this side of the map, honestly, in a sec, it feels like. There's a lot of mana right there. Grab all that, or whatever I can, and just pump upgrades. This should probably be a GG's, though. Thanks for joining me on this pretty simple map today, episode 99. Quick jump here. Oh! Well, we do it for the content, fellas. That's my excuse for that one. In reality, I made that jump because I felt super comfortable, just super, super comfortable that on my map, on this map, and with my towers, my build left, that I was going to be able to complete it. So there it is. GG's. Endless Spires done. Just one of the easiest Nightmare hardcore difficulty maps that I've done because of how much practice I've had on it. Once again, practice, time, effort, all of that stuff just really matters in Dungeon Defenders. The more work you put in, the easier things will be and the more strategy you'll develop. So, yeah, super happy with that. All we have left for the Nightmare hardcore storyline is just the summit. That's it. I have 2 ginormous maps that I need to conquer right now in Dungeon Defenders, and I'm a little scared of both of them. I'm actually extremely scared of both of them. Number 1 is the summit on hardcore Nightmare. Number 2 is the crystalline dimension on easy difficulty. It's crazy to be at this stage of the game and be terrified of an easy difficulty map, but I am. That's the honest truth of it. Hopefully I can develop some strategies to not be so afraid, but for the time being, we're going to go ahead and just leave it at that for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if not. That's totally okay. Subscribe to the channel for Dungeon Defenders videos every other day at the current time. And I'll be seeing you guys later. Play some games today. Have fun. Peace, Areno.